Hi everyone, it's Whitney. Thanks for tuning in for another Power Vinyasa video. This time we will not be using any weights. We're just going to do a standard Power Vinyasa Baptiste inspired 30-minute practice, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and start off in our child's pose, coming down to the knees, separating the knees to the edges of the mat. Big toes can touch as you sink those hips back towards the heels. Walk the fingers forward and let the forehead rest onto the mat. We'll take about 5 breaths here, just bringing your awareness to the mat. Trying to let go of anything that's on your mind, maybe laundry or dishes that need to be put away or cleaned. See if you can just dedicate this time to yourself and to your practice. We'll start to develop our Ujjayi breath, so go ahead and seal those lips off and begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Fill the lungs expanding, and then a nice long exhale, breathing through the body. We'll take 3 more breaths just like that. Nice full inhale. And lips closed, exhale. A couple more breaths as you sink a little bit deeper into this child's pose, stretching the shoulders, stretching the hips, the back. Let's go and make our way up to tabletop. We'll do a couple sets of cat-cow to wake the spine. So ground through the palms, shoulders over the wrists. Go ahead and inhale, arch the back, lift the tailbone, raise the chin, open through the chest, and an exhale, round the back, tuck the chin deep into the neck. Moving at your own pace, visualizing that spine curving, opening the vertebrae, and then compressing them. And one more set here. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And let's come back to our nice neutral spine. In tabletop, reaching the right arm forward, sending the left leg back. Finding our balance and engaging our core. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bend that back knee. Reach the arm back, grab for the bind. And begin to kick into the hand, deepening that arch in the back and opening up through the right shoulder. Still working your balance. 3, 2, 1. Releasing the bind. We're not quite done on this side. So come back to that neutral spine, reaching opposite directions. We're going to cactus the arms. So you're just bending that right elbow to a 90-degree angle. And same thing, try to mirror the left leg. So really challenging the balance for 3, 2, 1. Extend first to neutralize and then release. Left arm goes forward, right leg goes back. So same thing. First tapping into the core, finding your balance, taking a breath, and then adding on the bind here. Reaching back, grab for the foot, kick into the hand. And then releasing out of the bind, returning to that neutral position, finding your balance once more as we begin to cactus the left arm, mirroring that right knee for 3, 2, 1. Re-extend to neutralize the spine and then release down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, coming to our first downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and walk the dog, wake up the body, wake up those legs, bend the knees, pump the heels up and down. Maybe wiggle the toes, feel the toes pressing into the mat. Just really taking a moment here to listen to the body and see how you're feeling today. Every day is different, as I'm sure you know that. And then starting to deepen your downward dog. So maybe separate the feet a little bit wider. Begin to press through those palms, sinking, pressing out of the shoulders, sending the hips towards the ceiling, lengthening through the spine, and then Sending the heels towards the mat, deepening that stretch through the legs, so feeling really nice and long as you create this inverted V shape. One more breath here. Let's take three-legged dog, send the right leg up towards the ceiling and roll the hip open at the top, soften the knee. Maybe take the gaze under that right shoulder for a little neck stretch for 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg, square off the hip, release the right foot, left leg goes up. Roll that hip open at the top, soften the knee. Gaze goes under the left arm. Nice full breath. And we'll extend the leg, square off the hip, and release that foot down. Holding here. One more breath, downward dog. Let's go ahead and step the right foot forward in between the hands. So we're going to start off this practice a little bit differently than I normally do. We're going to take a nice stretch here. So we're in like a runner's lunge. This is also what we would be in crescent lunge. Left palm stays on the ground, on the mat. We're just gonna open that right arm towards the ceiling. This is gonna stretch the hip, give a nice spinal twist as well. Deep breath. And release the right hand. Go and send the right leg back to your downward dog, and we'll step the left foot forward for the same thing, opposite side. Right palm stays down, nice 90-degree angle on that left knee. Gentle spinal twist here as we're starting off our practice, warming up the body. Deep breath. And begin to release. Go and step that left foot back to our downward dog. Flowing. We're going to do a couple of hops here in our downward dog. So basically, we're just prepping our float. So we're going to soften the knees, and we're just going to hop. All right, let's do 5 of these. Bend the knees and hop. Go at your own pace. Hop, hop. 2 more. Last one. All right, let's go ahead and walk those feet in. We'll take a quick ragdoll. Before we begin our vinyasa, feet are hip width distance. Let's go ahead and just go right into a shoulder rinse here. So wrap the arms behind the back, interlace those fingers, open through the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release those arms. Go ahead and roll up as you come on up. Sweep those arms up over the head. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms, step or float back. And chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg. Step in between the hands for crescent lunge. So back heel is lifted, arms come up. Holding here, finding your balance, and then going into a nice chest opener back bend. Keeping that balance, go to your degree. Still early in the practice. Bringing yourself back through center, hands to the heart. We're going to take that open twist again. Left palm down, directly under the shoulder, right arm opens. This time adding on half bind with that top arm, getting a little deeper twist. Breathe. Releasing the bind, release the palm, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And we'll step the left foot forward. Same thing, crescent lunge, arms come up, finding that balance. Once you're balanced, taking your back bend, walking the gaze up and back. Inhale. And coming back through center for that open twist. Right palm down, left arm opens, adding the half bind at the top. Deep inhale. Exhale to release. Step back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward dog. And a cleansing breath here in down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, practicing that float forward hop. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, dive up. Arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms, step or float. And chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg, crescent lunge. Same thing, arms come up. Go right into the back bend. Bring yourself forward. Let's take a closed twist on this set. Second set, hook the elbow and open through the arms. Maybe adding the half bind for 3, 2, 1. Reversing out of it carefully. Stepping the right foot back for a side plank. Left palm down, right arm opens. 3, 2, 1. Release chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg, crescent lunge. Same thing, really flowing through the back bend. Lots of control as you come back to center for that closed twist. Hook the elbow, leverage the twist, open through the arms, and add in that half bind for 3, 2, 1. Reverse carefully. Step the left foot back for our side plank. Right palm down, left arm opens. 3, 2, 1. Release chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 cleansing breath here. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll dive up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms, step or float. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg, warrior 1. Spin the back heel down, arms come up. And we'll open to warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Reach through those right fingertips for triangle. Holding here or grabbing that big toe with the peace fingers. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Reversing. Back up, sink into that right knee, and reverse warrior. Coming into a side angle, right elbow to the knee, left arm opens. Let's take a full bind for this side angle. So wrap the top arm behind the back, reach the right arm under the thigh, hook those fingers. Toes are nice and light in that front foot. 1 breath. Carefully release the bind, place the palms, step back for a side plank, left palm down, right arm opens. Go ahead and extend that side plank for 3, 2, 1. Release chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Find the breath, calm the mind. Left leg, warrior 1. Arms come up, and we'll open warrior 2. Straighten the left leg, lengthen and tilt. Triangle. Reach for that left big toe if it's available. Holding 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up carefully. Sink into that left knee for reverse warrior into side angle. As soon as you're prepared, adding on that full bind. Holding. Sink into the left knee for 1 breath. Release those arms, place the palms, step back for side plank. Right palm down, left arm opens, and we'll extend this side plank for 3, 2, 1. Release chaturanga, flow through it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And a nice cleansing breath here. We're going to add in 5 more of those little hops that we just did, our float preps. So bend the knees and lift the hips. Lift, lift, landing softly, lift. 1 more. And last one, we're gonna float forward. And there we go, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, dive up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, place the palms, step or float. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward dog. Right leg, warrior one. Spin the back heel down, arms come up. Bowing warrior. We're gonna slow things down here a little bit, catch our breath. Interlace the fingers, open through the chest, fold to that right inner thigh, and breathe. Stay deep into the legs, go ahead and release the neck. Sink into that right knee, but still ground through the outer edge of the left foot. Rinse the shoulders, one more breath. Staying deep into this forward fold, release the arms, lift the back heel right into crescent lunge, open twist. From here, we're going to transition to a revolved half moon. You're gonna think I'm crazy on how we're gonna get into this, but we can do it together. So basically, we're going to stay in the twist through the upper body. We're just going to straighten that right leg as we lift the back leg, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Soften the knees, step back, release the hand, step on back for one more side plank. Let's drop that right foot for a wild thing. Deep breath. Carefully reverse and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side, step on forward for warrior one. Going into our bowing warrior. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, open, prepare the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Deep into that left hip. Rinse the shoulders. Sink into that left knee. Take a couple breaths here. Grounding through both feet. Release the neck. One more breath. Release the arms, stay folded as you place the right palm, crescent lunge, open twist. Mentally preparing for our transition to our revolved half moon. Go ahead and come onto that left foot, staying in the twist. Maybe just coming up onto those right fingertips. Holding 3, 2, 1. And step on back. Oops. Don't release that arm if you can. Then release the arm and we'll step back for our side plank. Right palm down, left arm opens. And a wild thing. Drop the left foot, arch the back. Inhale. And exhale, release chaturanga. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. We're gonna add on just a little bit more to the sequence. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, dive up. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms, step or float back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg, warrior one. Arms come up and we'll go right into that bowing warrior. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold. Only here for one breath. Release the hands, left hand down, right arm opens, going right into revolved half moon. 3, 2, 1. Opening to our traditional half moon. So right fingertips down, left arm opens. And we'll add on a bind here with that left hand, left foot. Kick into the hand, arch the back for 3, 2, 1. Release the foot, going into a standing split. So release that left hand, grab the back of the right calf, maybe both hands wrap around the calf. Send those toes towards the ceiling, pull the shin towards the forehead for 3, 2, 1. Just release that left foot down. Separate the feet hip width distance for gorilla. Hook the peace fingers, gorilla. Slide the palms underneath the feet. Relax the arms. We'll take our peace fingers on this second set and just fold forward here. Release everything. Couple deep breaths, calming the mind. As we let that first set go, let our expectations go for the second set. Go ahead and release those hands, heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, place the palms, step or float back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward dog. Left leg, warrior one. Arms come up, right into bowing warrior. Prepare and fold on that exhale, one breath here. Right into crescent lunge, open twist. Right into revolved half moon. Woo, try to lock it. And transitioning to traditional half moon, left fingertips down, right arm opens. At the top, adding in that bind. If you have your balance, grab for the foot, gently kick for 3, 2, 1. Release the bind and begin to fold over that left leg. Both fingertips are down onto the mat. Then you're eventually trying to wrap both hands behind the calf if it's available. Pull the forehead in towards the shin for 3, 2, 1. Carefully release that right foot down. Going into one more forward fold. Hook the peace fingers around the big toes. Feet are hip width distance. Elbows bent. Pull on the toes. Fold the belly over the thighs. Find that nice deep stretch here. Let the crown of the head melt towards the mat and breathe. A couple of deep breaths just to let it go. One more breath. Release the toes, roll yourself up to Tadasana, stack those vertebrae. Before we come down onto the mat, we're going to do a couple of balancing postures. Dancer's pose, and we'll do a tree pose. So let's start off with dancer's pose. Left foot is down, bend the right knee, grab for that right foot, left arm comes up to the ear. Inhale, prepare, exhale, begin to kick. Arch the back, send those toes high. Create that beautiful bow shape. As you kick into the hand, finding something to look at, finding your drishti, your focal point, kicking and reaching equal amounts, feeling that left foot grounding into the mat. You're in control here, laser focused, tuning everything else out. Maybe deepening slightly as you tilt into that left hip, sending those toes high. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently releasing out of it. Let that right side go. Maybe shake it out a little bit. Deep breath. And other side. Bend the left knee, grab for the foot. Right arm comes up. As soon as you're balanced, go ahead and begin your kick. And no expectations on this side. Sometimes we expect both sides to be perfectly equal, but they're not, and they probably will never be, and that's okay. But in yoga, we practice both sides equally, just to hopefully one day balance things out a little bit, as much as we can, and continue to reach and kick. There's actually a book by Baron Baptiste that's called Perfectly Imbalanced, which I love. So go ahead and continue to kick and reach. Breathing, grounding through that right foot, almost done. Holding here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing out of that side. Deep inhale, exhale. Let it go. Finishing up standing series here with the tree pose. So left foot is grounded. Go ahead and bend that right knee. You go face the camera for this one. Place the foot on the inner calf or upper inner thigh. And hands at the heart center. And extend the arms up. And let's go ahead and just press the arms down, keeping the palms up. Open, and from here, if you'd like to close the eyes to challenge the balance, go ahead and do so for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open the eyes as you bring the hands to heart center and release that right foot. Last side, bend the left knee, place the foot, inner calf, upper inner thigh. Find that good foot placement first, building your foundation of the pose. This time, let's press the palms down, interlacing the fingers, and then lift the arms up. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears, but still reach through the crown of the head. Send those palms towards the sky, towards the heaven. Maybe closing the eyes or taking the gaze up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hands back through heart center and release. Let's go ahead and come down to our sits bones. Fix my mat real quick. We are almost done here, just about 5 minutes left. So we'll do a quick boat pose workout, and then we'll make our way down to the back for bridge, and then on to our final stretches. You know what, actually, we're gonna do an inversion today. So let's skip boat. I know I never skip boat, but we're gonna do an inversion instead. So lay down onto the back. We'll do an inversion, then we'll follow up with bridge to counter. So let's start off with a shoulder stand. If it's in your practice, or legs straight up is a great option as well. Shoulder stand though is what I am recommending. Roll onto the shoulders, get the shoulders underneath you to help support. Legs up high, everything stacked. Ankles over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders. Breathing, trying to get as comfortable as possible. Maybe adding in some leg variations. Good try. Some splits. Lots of control though. We want to be very careful with the neck. Maybe soles of the feet together, knees wide. Really whatever's calling out to you. Maybe a wide-legged split. Maybe even just bending the knees. Couple more breaths here, and then we're going to transition out of our shoulder stand very carefully, very slowly. So when you're ready, start to let those hips come down, let the legs fold forward to counter the balance. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Deep breath as the back releases into the mat. Go ahead and bend those knees as we prepare for our bridge pose, opening the front body. As soon as you are set, go ahead and ground through the feet. Send those hips high. Wiggle the shoulders underneath you for leverage to send the hips even higher. Opening that front body. Breathing here. Just one set, but we're going to make it a long one, adding on some leg variations. So one more deep belly breath. And then maybe readjusting the feet slightly. I like to scoop my feet in just a little bit. We're going to bring all the weight into that right foot and extend the left leg up. Rise up onto those right toes. Ground through the shoulders for 3, 2, 1. Release the left leg and send that right leg up. And then come up to the toes. Send those hips high. 3, 2, 1. And release. Come up onto both toes. Send those hips as high as you can. If you'd like to transition into a wheel, now's your chance. Ground through the palms and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, come on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees splayed apart wide. Hands on the belly, or one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Take 3 breaths here. As we move into our final stretches, bringing that heart rate down. Feeling all the benefits of just 30 minutes of yoga flowing through your body. Dedicated dedicating this time to yourself. Let's go ahead and bring those knees together. Extend the left leg, invite the right knee in towards the chest for a wind removing. Hug the knee in towards that right shoulder. From here, going into a half happy baby. Bending the knee, pulling on the foot, really bringing that knee next to the right side body, opening the hip. And then guiding the knee across the body for supine twist. Did a lot of twist in our practice, so find your depth, never forcing a twist, but allowing your body to melt into the degree it's wanting to go to. Using that breath as a tool to peel some of those extra layers back. When you do that, you're releasing stress, tension. So it's much more than just stretching. And let's go ahead and bring that right knee back through center. Maybe one more squeeze. That always feels good to kind of neutralize the spine after that deep twist. And release the right leg. Invite the left knee in. Knee towards that left shoulder for wind removing. And moving right into half happy baby. Pull on the foot, bring that left knee down towards the left side. And guiding the knee across the body for our supine twist. And again, two sides might feel totally different, or they might feel pretty much the same. Just take note of how the body feels now at the end of practice. Hopefully it feels pretty darn good, or at least better than when you started. Peeling away at least one more layer here, letting something go, whatever it is you're holding on to. And return that left knee to center. One more squeeze if that feels good. And we'll invite both knees into the chest. Hug the knees in tight. Maybe tuck the chin, forehead to knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze as tight as you can here. For 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs up high. And go ahead and lower into your final Shavasana at your own pace. Slowly, quickly, whatever feels right. And then allowing yourself to completely release into the mat once those heels reach the mat. Let everything go, let your practice go, let those last 30 minutes or however long it's been. Well, I'm assuming it's been around 30 minutes. I tend to forget to look at the clock. And release one more layer into the mat. Nice, clear, open mind, deep breath. When you're ready, go ahead and wiggle the toes and fingers to wake the body. And make your way up to seated position. You just know you are always welcome to stay in that final Shavasana as long as you would like. Sweeping the arms up overhead, pulling the hands right to heart center, and namaste. Thank you. We'll see you next time.